In this video, we're going to be talking about short URLs. But before we can get started, let's talk about what URLs actually are. A URL stands for a Uniform Resource Locator and is the address that we use to locate something on the internet. It's like the address of a house or a building, but in this case, it's for a website or a web page. Think of it as a way to find and access information on the internet. For example, for me to go to YouTube, I'd enter the URL youtube.com. Or for Google search, I'd enter something like google.com. Okay, now that we know what URLs are, let's look at a scenario where short URLs might be useful. As a teacher at TAFE, I'm busy preparing 2 courses that will teach you how to make coffee for a commercial business like working in a cafe. I want to send news about the new courses out in emails and on social media platforms to generate some interest. But when I look at the course URLs, I notice there could be some problems. The first is that the URLs aren't very descriptive. They tell you the website is TAFE, and if you look you can also see the word courses. But you can't really tell one course from another just by looking at the URLs I've got here. What's more, they're quite long, so there might be a problem with character limits when I try to send them on social media platforms. Both of these problems make these URLs perfect candidates for converting to short URLs. So what are shortened URLs? Well, basically a shortened URL is a compressed version of a regular URL. That is, it's shorter and it's easier to share. It's like a nickname for a long website address, making it more convenient to type and to share with others. TinyURL is a website we can go to create short URLs and branded links. For example, let's take this Espresso Essentials course being run at TAFE and make it into a short URL. I'll copy and paste the original URL into the box asking for the link. Next, I'll enter an alias which will describe what the link is for. For this first one, I'll enter Espresso, but you can use anything you think would be more helpful here. Finally, I'm going to click on the Submit button to get my shortened URL. Now I've got my shortened URLs, I'm all ready to post my messages on social media. In the next video, we'll look at what you do when you get a shortened URL and how you can determine what the original URL address used to be. See you then.